coverage with the weather outbreak in the northern plains. Between Nebraska and Wisconsin, we've got multiple tornado work. Starting to pop up. Sorry, I accidentally hit my mic and turned it off. So as you can see here in, let me get the map up in front of me. You got, and this is all I'm going to say about this. Westerville, take cover now. This has been confirmed on the ground. We're going to take a look at the warning real quick. This is observed, and it sounded like another tornado warning going off in my ears. Sorry, I had Facebook up next to me, and it just happened to start broadcasting on my desk. So the tornado warning remains in effect until 5:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time for East Central Custer County. At 5:17 Central Daylight Time, a confirmed tornado was located near Westerville, or 11 miles east of Broken Bow, moving southeast at 15 miles per hour, damaging tornado and half-dollar size hail. Weather spotters confirmed this tornado. Now, as you can see by looking at velocity right there is your tornado on the right-hand side of the screen. It does have a pretty prolific hail core right in the center of it, which means it's got a heck of an updraft on it. It's carrying all that moisture up into the air, all the precip up into the air, and it's dropping it back as frozen precip. So, Berwyn, Westerville. It looks like it's going to go just south of Westerville. It's going to scrape right by you. But let's take a look. We're going to flip maps here on the, there we go. Not really seeing anything on correlation right now. So let me clarify this real quick. So a confirmed tornado by weather spotters. And I hate saying this out loud. We're going to go back to velocity real quick. So you see this couplet right here. Guys, this is a couplet. It's a very prolific couplet at that. Get this off the screen here. Right here. You've got a massive area of rotation there. So that is going to go just south of Westerville. It is accompanied by a hail core. And I told you guys, we would be back. We're going to try to stay on top of this tonight. Because this is this second confirmed tornado in 30 minutes time for the Nebraska area. So you've got a pretty prolific hail core right over here. If you look on the left-hand side of the screen, just west of Westerville, between almost right in between Broken Bow and Westerville. All right, and if you look over here, here's your couplet right there. That is your rotation. You can see the whites starting to pop there in the middle. That means that the it's rotating like crazy right there. So, again, it could be just a funnel cloud. It could be a tornado on the ground. I'm not seeing anything on correlation coefficient, which means I'm not seeing any debris on the ground, which doesn't necessarily mean anything. This area is, it's notorious for being a radar hole. So we may not see the correlation coefficient, or we may not see the debris on the ground. But this is a definite area of rotation here. You got a very prolific couplet there, accompanied by a hail core, which means there's a good updraft, and my alerts are going off like crazy in my ears right now. So hang on, let me pull. I'll come back up here. You got 2 tornado warnings up in Wisconsin. We're going to scoot over to those here in a second, but we're going to stick with this one for a minute because this has been confirmed. So a confirmed tornado by weather spotters. And like I said, I hate saying this because weather spotters have very, very basic training. They could be calling a funnel cloud a tornado. They could be reporting a funnel cloud as a tornado. It's not necessarily on the ground yet. Now, some of them, hey, they're weather nerds, and they know exactly what they're looking at. I'm going to go along the lines of treat this as it's on the ground, because you are seeing a big couplet lines of because right here on the right-hand side of your screen, on the velocity screen. If you look over towards the left-hand side of your screen, you've got the reflectivity, which is showing a prolific hail core, which means it's got a solid updraft in it. So we're going to go with tornado on the ground on this one. So that is headed towards, and as you can see, you're not going to follow the phone. We're not going to follow the track on this one, guys. It's picking up the velocity. You guys can see the velocity right here. You can see there's an inflow notch right here just south of Westerville, or southwest of Westerville. That's what it's picking up. It's picking up the rotation. This is moving to the northeast. It is moving past Westerville to the northwest side. As we're watching, we've got it on scan by scan right now, guys. I don't have it in motion. I can put it in motion real quick, and we can take a look at it as it moves. And you can watch the couplet. You can watch the, I mean, right there. Watch there. So this thing is producing a lot of rotation. So now I'm going to run up to, we're going to take a look at Wisconsin real quick. So people, Wisconsinites or whatever we call them, don't think that I'm forgetting about them. There's the first one. Ooh, that's got a good couplet on it now too, guys. And see this wraparound right here. That's, I'm going to call that a hook. It's not a real prolific hook, but it's got a hook on it. That's a tornado right there, guys. And we're going to take a look at correlation. And right there. You got a debris signature right there. And it looks like this thing is tracking. I'm going to put it in motion real quick. Get that off the screen there. We're going to put it in motion. I want you guys to watch the left-hand side of the screen, just over Underhill. Underhill and Gillette, Wisconsin. Keep your eyes on the sky. There you go. You can, ooh. You can see that thing start to wrap right there. That is a tornado, guys, without a doubt. So Underhill, Gillette. We're going to stop it here again. We're going to take a look at this. There's your tornado warning. You got a hook signature. You got a very prolific inflow right there. There's your debris signature. There is debris in this one. It is a, there's a tornado on the ground right there, guys. So we got that one there. And that's just me calling it. That's not a weather spotters confirmed or storm chasers confirmed or anything like that. That's me calling it by radar. 20 freaking years of experience right there, guys. Haha. And we're going to take a look at this one too. Oh, this one too. Good Lord have mercy. Look at that hook. Right there. Clintonville. Clintonville, you are probably getting hit right now. And I'm probably a day late and $1 short on you. And I'm sorry. We're going to drop this out of the way. We're going to try to drop this out of the way. Good Lord. Still trying to get used to weather-wise, guys. Especially when I'm live. So we're going to zoom in a little bit. We're going to come out of this. Right there. Yeah, you got a tornado on the ground there, too. So the two Wisconsin tornadoes are definitely producing. So Clintonville, Bear Creek, Marion, Embarrass. That's a heck of a name. Embarrass, Manawa. I'd be in your, definitely getting into your safe place right now. Get into your storm shelter or your bathroom or a place without windows, centermost part of the building, as we say all the time. But yeah, you got a couplet right there. And it's very tight, very tight. I'm going to zoom in so you guys can see what I'm looking at. This right here. This is a very tight rotation right here, guys. That is definitely a tornado on the ground without question. And there's a storm spotter there. We're going to see if we can, tell me they've got something. So, Nick Dirks, if you get anything, please feel free to reach out to us here at Torcon Weather Team. He's only got an email email address on there, so I really can't contact him. I was going to try to call him on the phone, get him live on the air, but kind of hard to do when they don't have a phone number. All right, so that little red dot has disappeared. That's a good thing. So we're going to back this out again. We're going to come back up here to this area up here because this was on the ground also. Ooh, guys, that's a big tornado on the ground. Gillette, Underhill, Oconto Falls, Spruce, Lena, you guys all need to look out. This is definitely a tornado on the ground, without a doubt. Without hesitation, I'm going to throw it out there. We're going to take a look at correlation real quick on map 2. I've got to get used to this whole... I might need to make adjustments to my maps. I want to take a look at something else here. So we're going to slide back up here and go back over to velocity. We're going to take a look at that couplet again. That is one heck of a couplet right there, guys. That is nasty. Nasty, as I like to, or I'm going to say it the way I normally do, nasty. So, yeah, that's gross right there, guys. So, Gillette, make sure you're in your tornado-safe space. Looking out for Spruce. Oconto Falls, need to take cover now. This is coming your way. Without a doubt. This is coming towards you. And that is very, very ugly right there. We're going to put this thing in motion. I'm getting another alert in my ear. They're going off like crazy in my ears, guys. I know you guys can't hear them, but I've got them in my ears. They're coming through my in-ear monitors while I'm on air. That is a large tornado right there, without a doubt. That is extremely ugly. And you can see the wrapper. You can start seeing the wraparound on... let's look at the motion there. See this right here. This is what we're looking at. That's where your tornado's at. It just disappeared on that scan, but that's where it's at. It's right in there. It's right there. So it's outside of the tornado polygon. So Gillette, you're not even under a tornado warning right now, but this thing is over you. It's coming past you. It's headed for, it's going to cut in between Spruce and Oconto Falls. We're going to scoot it over a little bit. All the weather's going to get off the screen here for a second. Oconto Falls, Styles, Lena, you guys all need to get in your safe space. You guys need to get in your safe space. This is coming towards you. There is an area, I would call that just not a well-defined hook, but there's a hook there. You got some wraparound there. Right there, as you're seeing it, it's matching up. So all these places need to get into your safe space. Safe space, Gillette. You are, looks like the rotation's past Gillette now. So we're going to back out. Yeah, we're going to back out here a little bit. We're going to take a look at it. So they have extended the tornado warning. Hang on just one second. Let it jump here first. There we go. Gillette, Oconto Falls. We're going to stop this again. I want to take a look at these warnings. There we go. So we're going to take a look at this tornado warning. Guys, this is a monster. I hate to say it, but it is. National Weather Service in Green Bay has issued a tornado warning for central Oconto, I keep saying that wrong, Oconto County in northeastern Wisconsin at 6:15 Central Daylight Time, or until 6:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 5:41 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near Gillette, or 18 miles northeast of Shawano. Moving east at 45 miles per hour. Hazard is a tornado. This dangerous storm will be near Oconto. See, I said it right that time. Oconto around 6 p.m. Central Daylight Time. So 7 p.m. Eastern Time, 6 p.m. Central Time. Other locations impacted by this tornadic thunderstorm include Spruce, Lena, Cullen, Styles, and Oconto Falls. So all these areas need to take cover now. This is very, very prolific on radar. again, if you look on the right side of your screen there on the radar, and I'm going to double check something here. So I'm actually going to, hang on just one second, guys. I'm going to make an adjustment here so I can see what the heck is going on. All right, now I'm good. Why I wasn't utilizing two different screens in the first place. Oh, you guys can't see my cursor, and I didn't realize that. So the left side of the screen, if you guys look north of Oconto Falls, in between Gillette and Oconto Falls, moving directly to the east, you've got a very prolific area of rotation there. And we're going to move this just a little bit. There we go. We're going to put this in motion. This one is kind of nerve-wracking, guys, as far as being a forecaster goes. You don't like seeing things like this on radar. And one of my guys called me on the radio and said, you got this going on in Wisconsin right now. And I'm like, is it confirmed? Is it visually confirmed? He's like, well, no, but you got this on the radio. You know, my apologies. You were right. And I should not have doubted you. So, Dean Thielen, Storm Chaser Dean Thielen was the one that called it. And I wasn't looking at the screen at that point in time. And I always like confirmation. But Dean was right. He called it well. And that's what he's seeing right there. I'm going to stop it again so you guys can see what's going on. Let it catch back up there. So right there, just northeast of Gillette. Northeast of Gillette, Oconto Falls, Spruce, Lena, Stiles, Oconto. And then it looks like it's going to go out to the lake. So it's going to be headed out to the lake. Oconto, if you guys know this area, I know Wisconsin way too well. I spent several months, actually I spent about a year and a half in and out of Wisconsin. Oconto is right on the lake. So this is going to go out to the lake and go across. This right here on the right-hand side of the screen around Oconto Falls, that's like I said, that one's nerve-wracking right there. I don't know how active or what the population is up there. If one of my people could actually pull the population for, let's pull the population for Oconto, not Oconto Falls, but Oconto, and give it to me on the radio. You guys are going to hear my radio in the background. So this is moving due east. Let's see what it's. This expires in 28 minutes. Let's see what the forward motion is on it. If it's even got the forward motion on it. It's moving east at 45 miles per hour. So 45 miles per hour, that's definitely faster than the ones down in Nebraska are moving. This thing is staying together too, guys. This thing on the right-hand side of your screen is staying together. If you look at that, look at the green and red mixture there, just north of Oconto Falls. I'm going to zoom in so you guys can see it a little bit better. Oops. Well, you guys can see my cursor. I didn't know. I thought right there, guys. Right there where my cursor is at. So this is the area that we're looking at. That is a big area of rotation. And I'm going to move it a little bit. Oh, too far. So look right here. You can see the rotation in the rainfall. And on that last scan, you can really see it. There's a big inflow notch right there. That's a pretty decent sized inflow notch. Oconto Falls, it's coming in right now. Get to your safe space. Whether it be a basement, a bathroom, the most interior room without windows. Let's put it back in motion again. And people say that I don't do real work. Ha! No, I'm kidding. So Oconto Falls, Styles, Lena, Oconto. You guys all need to be in your safe space right now. This is coming for you. It is, I'm calling it confirmed without even looking at correlation. This area of rotation right here is nasty. Even if it's not on the ground right now, guys, that area of rotation is ridiculous. Please get to your safe space. If you're in a car, find a sturdy building somewhere around you and get out of your car, get into it. If you're out ahead of this thing, please stay safe. Northern plains are just blowing up tonight. And like I said earlier, they're just blowing up tonight. And like I said, matched up like crazy today. Now we are down to, oh, we got multiple tornado warnings on the board again, guys. Nope, we're down to one. Okay, just make sure. I got to stop this because the alerts come in as, yeah, we're down to one tornado warning on the board, and it's this one right here. So, and this thing is, like I said, it's ugly. Lena, this is coming more towards you. It is making its way more northeast. And I hope my radio didn't shut off like it did earlier. I'm going to be mad if it did. Nope, it didn't. Hey, could somebody get me a population on Oconto, Wisconsin, please? So I'm going to try to get that population for you guys real quick. Lena, again, Lena. We're going to put this thing back in motion. Copy that. Copy. Thank you, Dean. 4,021 people. 4,021 people. 4,000 people, guys. $4,000 for Oconto. And they shrank it down a little bit. So Oconto Falls, you're on the back side of this thing, but it's not out of you guys. Everybody, Lena, you're really getting into the game on this one. This thing is moving directly towards Lena. Big area of road. There's your primary rotation right there. I stopped it. So your primary rotation is right there. So, and it's going to come right in between Styles and Lena, moving its way towards Oconto. Again, population of 4,000. And then it's going to head out on the lake. But as you can look over here on the reflectivity, you can even see the rotation in the precip. So, and this arrow right here, yeah, is your rotation marker. Again, guys, using new programs. Actually, you know what? I want to take a look at something. I want to see what it does. We're gonna play a little bit, just because I can. Okay, can't see it on satellite. That's fine. I just wanted to see if you could. Oh, there we go. Last scan. It's back together again. And Lena, you're gonna get brushed on the south side. You're gonna get brushed on the south side with this. I've got it going scan by scan right now, guys. Don't have it in motion. You guys already know what's come through. Oconto Falls. Spruce, you're probably feeling the effects of this. You're probably getting the RFD off of this. Because it's pretty big. Styles, you're gonna feel the effects of this. Looks like it's turning to the northeast. We'll put it in motion again so you guys can see. It looks like it's actual forward motion of it. It's thinking. There we go. You guys can see where it's starting to turn to the northeast. So Oconto, You're not out of the woods, but it looks like it may just miss you guys to the north. We're going to go back to scan by scan. And as you guys can see, every scan, it looks like it's going to fizzle out, and then it doesn't. Again, this is the red arrow is the forward motion. Got another alert that just popped up. I'm not even concentrating on the severes right now, guys. Nebraska has, let me scroll down here. Oklahoma's got a severe thunderstorm warning now. South Dakota, Wyoming, you got a severe thunderstorm warning right now. These expire in like 6 minutes, though. They're quick. There must be fast movers. Where else? Wisconsin, Oklahoma, Texas, South Dakota, Wyoming, Nebraska also got severe thunderstorm warnings. We're concentrating on Wisconsin right now because this is a nasty looking rotation on radar. Don't have any chasers or spotters in the area that are live streaming right now, so cannot bring up any live streams. I wish I could, so that we can see exactly what the storm's doing. You know, that might change next year. Just saying. I'm just putting that out there, guys. I'm working a couple of angles right now to where I can actually be out there more next year. And I'm going to get some of our other guys out there next year. As you guys saw, we had Justin was out the other day in New Hampshire with a cell that was coming into that area. He got some pretty good footage there. We got Dean Thielen that's going to be, he's going to be fixing to go out next year. Just hasn't been on the cards this year, guys. And unfortunately, things have not worked out the way that we've wanted them to this year. Unfortunately, with Torcon Weather Team, we've had a lot of personnel changes. We've had Oconto, you are now in the polygon. You are now fully in the polygon. Going all the way out to the lake, guys. So, but we're going to have more chasers. And if you are a chaser and you are set up to live stream, you do not, just reach out to me. Just reach out to me. Jason.Zorns at TorconWXteam.com. If you want some live coverage, you want some exposure via Torcon Weather Team, get a hold of me. Let me know. We're gonna give you the exposure that you're looking for. We've got other chasers out there that are not part of Torcon Weather Team. Matt Farrell is one of ours that's down in the southeast. He's down at Dixie Alley. So a big shout out to Matt. We're gonna be getting his live streams up as we get some outbreaks down in Dixie Alley. But just don't have anybody up in Wisconsin today or Nebraska today, unfortunately. All right, guys, so this thing it's still holding together. It's still holding together. And as you can obviously see, I'm in the studio today. I'd rather be in the field, but somebody's got to do the studio work. Keep you guys in the know. We are looking for other people to do live streams. So if you are a meteorologist or a forecaster of any type and you want to be live on air, also reach out to me. You can reach out to me, Jason.Zorns at TorconWXteam.com. Our phone number is actually on our Facebook page. You can also reach headquarters and get a hold of me that way. Again, the phone number is on the Facebook page. You can also reach out to admin at TorconWXteam.com. That would be our director of administration, and she can get you hooked up too. So we are looking for active storm chasers. We are looking for established storm chasers. The only thing that I ask is that you're already set up to live stream. You already know how to live stream. I don't care if your YouTube channel is not blowing up with tens of thousands of people. I don't care about that. If you have a YouTube channel and you can go live on there, let me know. I'm going to get you live on air. Just have some experience, know what you're talking about. That's all. I'll get you live on air. Experience is you've set up the live stream. You can go live on your Facebook page, and I can link your Facebook page into anything that we do, or not your Facebook page. I said Facebook, your YouTube channel. I can link your YouTube channel in anything that we do here. We are using the WeatherWise app for those of you that are wondering. And this thing's really spinning again. Oconto, you're going to get hit with the southern side of this thing. If you look right here, see where that's turning white, guys? That's not a good thing. And like I said, I've got it on scan by scan right now, and I know, and they're like, why isn't the radar moving? I've got it on scan by scan, so every time it scans, you guys are going to get a new image. That way you guys get a better look at it than if it's in motion. We can put it in motion all day long, and I mean, here you go. I'll put it in motion for those of you that want to see the storm in motion. Oconto, you are definitely going to get hit. Actually, I'm going to slow this down a little bit. Nope. Sorry. Stop. So those of you that are wondering, or you want a solid radar app, head over to weatherwise.app. Again, that's weatherwise.app. I'm going to slow the playback speed down. That way we can get a better idea of what's going on here. Weatherwise.app. Download for the, I don't remember how much it is for subscribers, but you can get in there and get all the bells and whistles for a small amount every month. And you can see exactly what we're seeing. Shout out to Steve and John over at WeatherWise that set us up with this. But, guys, this is so holding itself together. I would almost consider this a long tracker. Oconto, you're going to catch the southern side of this. There's no other way around it. Oconto. Somebody tell me how you say that, because I know I'm boogering it up. Why can't I see your face? Because I don't want anybody seeing my face. I'm ugly. I don't have a made for TV face. Plus, I shaved my beard. And Aaron likes to tell me that I look like my father now. Kind of made me chuckle, but in the same breath, I was like, "Oh God." So I look at my dad, who is 70-some years old, and I'm like, well, at least I know what I'm going to look like when I'm in my 70s. I'm not even close, so don't even make jokes. So Oconto, we're going to take a look. Let's take a look over here on the reflectivity, guys. You can see where this thing has a huge inflow notch on it again. It is starting to wrap around on itself. This is kind of making me a little bit nervous for this area. Again, I know it's only 4,000 people, but that's 4,000 people that could lose their lives in a situation like this. So Oconto, or however you say that, need to take cover now. You need to be in your safe space now, without a doubt. This is emergent, guys. This area right here, that's some wicked rotation right there. So if you are in Oconto, I'm going to have to call somebody and ask them how you say that. I've got some friends that live in Wisconsin. I'll call them. If I'm boogering it up, I'm sorry, but you need to get to your safe space now, whether it be a basement, interior room of your house, away from windows or exterior walls. Get to your safe space now. If you're in a vehicle, find a sturdy building to get into. This thing is coming for you before it goes out to excuse me, goes out to quote unquote sea. I know, it's a lake. Trying to make light of a bad situation here, guys. So let's put it in motion again. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Yeah, this thing's wicked, guys. If you guys watch the left-hand side of your screen there on the reflectivity, you can see it in the, like I said, you can see it in the precip. You can see the wraparound. You can see the inflow area of inflow. You can see the area of concern that we're looking at. And this thing has just been marching right across the eastern edge of Wisconsin, or the eastern side of Wisconsin there. Whoa. Again, Oconto, this is coming for you. It's made it past Lena. It went in between. It did scrape the south side of Lena. And yes, I know how to say Lena because I've been to Lena. Got a lot of areas up there in Green Bay. Up in the Green Bay area. This is actually way north of Green Bay. Get that off your screen there. This is the final tornado warning on the board right now, guys, as far as I know. Let me look again. Yeah, 10 minutes left on this. And I think it's going to take 10 minutes to get over the lake. Oconto. This thing is right on top of you now. It's coming into the west side. Very prolific area of rotation. And we're going to take a quick gander here. We're going to stop the motion. And what was that? Oh, that was my email going off. Sorry, guys. Got too many alerts I'm paying attention to. Let's take a look at correlation real quick over on the right side. Go back to velocity. This thing is still looking rough, guys. Oconto, it is just north of you. It's going out to sea or the lake. Could turn into a waterspout. Waterspouts are cool. You know why waterspouts are cool? Because they don't cause any damage as long as they stay over the water. And there goes another alert in my ears. Another one for another severe, two more severe thunderstorm warnings for Nebraska. Take a look at those real quick. So as you can see, Nebraska is very, very, very active right now. Star Spider out there. Let's see who that is. Jacob Gappa. Oh, we got a phone number for him. Have to keep him in mind if things go awry out there. So we're going to go back to Wisconsin. I promise. Wisconsin. Again, Oconto. Looking to see if anybody's corrected me on how I'm pronouncing that. Turn the volume down on my phone so I can look at the chat. Oh, good Lord. So nobody's corrected me yet on how you say it. So I'll stop it and take a look at frame by frame again. All right, guys, it's almost out to sea in Oconto or Oconto. It missed you guys to the north. It's going out to the lake. So, with it going out to the lake, it's going to become a water spout at that point. So, we now have a new severe thunderstorm warning for Michigan. I don't know how much of a severe thunderstorm warning this is because it's actually over the lake. National Weather Service in Marquette has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for south central Menominee County and south central Upper Michigan. That would be for the UP, Upper Peninsula, guys, until 7 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 6:07 p.m. Central Daylight Time, severe thunderstorm was located along the line extending from 6 miles east of Crivets to 9 miles west of Marinette to 7 miles north of Oconto, moving east at 50 miles per hour. 6 mile per hour wind gusts, and this is radar indicated. And locations impacted include Menominee and Birch Creek. So let's go take a look at some of these other ones real quick. Nebraska. We're going to jump over to Nebraska. We'll pull this one. So severe thunderstorm remains in effect until 6:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time for East Central Custer County. Custer County, you are getting squashed tonight with severes. At 6:06 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located near Weissert tonight with severes. Weissert, or 12 miles east of Broken Bow, moving northeast at 10 miles per hour. Guys, these ones in Nebraska are ridiculously moving slow. 10 mile an hour, 5 mile per hour. It does have 6 mile per hour wind gusts and quarter size hail. It says radar indicated, and locations impacted include Berwyn, Weissert, Westerville, Arcadia Diversion Dam State Wildlife Management Area. Man, that's a mouthful. It includes the following highways: Highway 183 between mile markers 95 and 105, Highway 2 near mile marker 288. So we will keep an eye on this, guys. We're going to keep an eye on all these storms as they move across. I've got a radio in my ear, and I will have you guys, I will be jumping up to, I will be jumping on and off here throughout the evening as things get twisted, if they get twisted, if you know what I mean. So keep it right here with Torcon Weather Team via Facebook or YouTube or Twitch.tv. And we'll keep you guys updated. Like I said, our social media people are working overtime tonight to keep you guys as updated as possible.